Alright, good morning everyone. Sorry for the late update about going early. It was a last minute decision. I was getting set up to go live at 10, but Dad suggested, being a public holiday, that I start early since I'm here and get it done. So I'm not going to argue with that. Alright, we are here with break 444. And it is a 26 League Heroes Hobby case break, and with the bonus 26 League Heroes Hobby box. The bonus hobby box is randomised at the end of the break between all 17 teams and will be sent out with the winners' break cards. Our team list for this one: Broncos and Raiders, Johnny D; Bulldogs, Colquhoun; Sharks, Adam Lucas; Dolphins, Thomas Maude; Titans with the Raz win, Daryl Barton; Manly and Storm, Johnny D; Knights, Jeremy Thomas; Cowboys, Stephen Casey; Eels, Daryl Barton; Panthers, Mel Colquhoun; Rabbitohs, David Nammour; Dragons, Johnny D; Roosters, William Goodger; Warriors, Jade Thompson; Tigers, Zach Watkins. All right, let's switch over. Here we are. I'll grab our bonus hobby box and I'll get these boxes out ready to go. How's everyone's weekend been? I had the girls' first game of netball. Got a bit wet there for a moment. I'm just taking the boxes out of the case. If you're just joining, we'll be back with everybody in just a second. And there's our first box for this one. Well, can't wait for the other table to come back. Alright, let's bring up YouTube and the team list. Refresh YouTube. There we go. Let's go. And sorry for the sniffles throughout the break, guys. I am getting better and feel a hell of a lot better than I did, but still got a couple of remnants going. Bit of a cough, nothing major. Alright, Luminous Ezra Mam for the Broncos, 588. Etched Josh Papalihi for the Raiders, number 113. I'd literally just put a comment in the post as Dad walked out and mentioned about going early. So I had to quickly change the comment. Tom Dearden, Luminous for the Cowboys, 699. Gold die cuts, Hammer for the Dolphins, 168. Luminous Jai Arrow for the Rabbitohs, 160. I was trying to think who it was. I was going to give him a shout out. One of the collectors, I was watching his video. He managed to pick up 13 packs from Rebel, hobby packs, and he was ripping them. Keanu Kinney, Luminous for the Titans, 630. Gold Gladiators, Cohen Hess for the Cowboys, 136. I haven't done the poster, but congratulations to Brad Nan being our round 9 top tipper. I have already sent through his gift card. Luminous Greg Marju for the Knights, 26. Once again, that was my next to do, was the post for that. I was in the process of checking it all out. And as I knew who it was, I was able to make up the gift card straight away. Luminous Cooley Kefu for the Dolphins, 382. Gold die cuts Cohen Hess for the Cowboys, 223. Luminous Daniel Tupou for the Roosters, 513. Etched Jake Simpkin for Manly, number 43. You probably won't notice the difference, but I am on some colourful flu tablets. My eyes don't seem to be matching my hands. Happy Nichols, Luminous for the Warriors, 641. Trying to find the hole then in the sleeve, it was a bit difficult. John Bateman, Mercury Sterling, number 57 for the Cowboys. Try and get that number up there. Cowboys starting off well. Taking all the glory. Carl Lawton, Luminous for Cowboys, number 298. Stephen Casey with Cowboys. He must be loving this. Luminous Kyle Flanagan for the Dragons, number 490. All right, well, we have a signature redemption triumph to start off the break. First box. Luminous Angelina for the Bulldogs, 536. Gold die cut Hudson Young for the Raiders, number 59. I'll explain. I'm sitting here sort of giggling to myself about this black triumph, just because of the conversation I had with myself at the beginning of the break. But anyway, Zach Lomax, Luminous for the Eels, 180. I will explain that when we reveal the card. Nathan Cleary, Luminous for the Panthers, number 621. Etched Chris Randall, number 148 for the Titans. Get in there. Luminous Jamie Humphries for the Rabbitohs, 152. David Nammour, just as I hit your team then, I remembered, if you're watching, you're not in the Facebook group. I was able to tag you, but didn't realise I couldn't tag you properly because you're not in the group. So make sure you join. we didn't have a winner for round 9 pick the score giveaway, so the round 10 pick the score giveaway is now jackpotted to $100. You have to be in the Facebook group to enter that one, guys. So if you're not sure, send us a message. I'll send you the link. It's easy. Dylan Lucas, gold die cuts, number 42. And if you're a customer and you're only joining Facebook to be a part of our group, either send us a message or make sure you let us know in the questions when you answer them. All questions must be answered, otherwise the Facebook admin AI will just delete your request anyway. Billy Walters, Luminous for Broncos, number 234. And Playmakers, JC for the Titans, number 61. Luminous Joseph Tarpanay for the Raiders, number 422. Gold die cuts, Kurt Catewell for the Warriors, 194. Alright, 2 packs left for our first box. Sharks and Tigers still to hit. Let's go. Warriors, Wade Egan for the Luminous, 459. Oh, score still. Luminous Latu Fainu, 673 for Tigers. Actually, I don't think gold die cuts. Dream Buller for the Tigers, number 49. Alright, box number 2. Missed my shot completely. Luminous, Molly Olika R2 for Manly, 101. Luminous Lindsay Collins for the Roosters, number 15. Playmakers for Storm, number 39. Luminous Milwaukee Fotowaika for Titans, 227. Gold die cuts, Blaze Talagi for Panthers, number 88. Sorry guys. Luminous Ali Brigginshaw for Broncos, number 47. Yeah, Friday at work was hell. Kurt Mann, Luminous for the Bulldogs, number 324. The girls were getting upset with me because I kept telling them I'm hoping netball's cancelled because I have to be at their first game. I will not miss it. But I really don't want to go. Jermaine McEwen for the Knights, number 6. And I'm glad it wasn't. It was a good day. they had a lot of fun. Luciano Leilua for the Dragons, 153. It's funny, I've been involved with netball with my older girls in the past, but Saturday was the first experience of netball that the younger girls had had. So James Tedesco for the Roosters, 230. Luminous Max Plath for Dolphins, 188. Etched, Braden Hamill, number 66 for the Sharks. Luminous Cameron Murray for the Rabbitohs, 581. Gold die cuts Brighton Nickera for the Sharks, number 8. What am I doing? Having a moment. Morning, William. So close, buddy. I could not believe it. I can't remember who the other one was, but yeah, Lachlan. So close. To either side. Jermaine Isako for the Dolphins, number 552. Etched Ethan Blimore for Manly, number 59. Luminous Jerome Hughes for Storm, number 12. Gold die cut to Molly Olika R2 for Manly, 241. Luminous Casey McLean for Panthers, number 86. Gold Gladiators Jai Arrow for the Rabbitohs, 117. Luminous Chant Nicole Klokstad for the Warriors, 322. Dally M Predictor. Luminous Ethan Sanders for the Raiders, number 359. Gold die cuts Brian Kelly for the Titans, number 40. If you're watching and you're wondering what to do with your base cards, I'm seeing a lot of posts. Just a suggestion, as I know from when we've done it, giving team sets or base sets to the junior teams, like under 12s and under, give them to them and say, use these as player of the match awards or things like that. And because those kids, they love it. Yeah. You will not see more grateful eyes and reactions than that. William Kennedy for the Sharks, 119. Like, if you don't want to sort them, they could be random little packs. They can be whatever. Luminous Sotili Tupanua for the Bulldogs, number 59. Etched Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs, number 24. Luminous Sean Russell for the Eels, 128. Gold die cuts, Marata Nakor for Warriors, number 24. Luminous Zali Hopkins for the Dragons, 629. Mercury Sterling, Adam Fanua Blake for the Sharks, number 5. Ooh. Alright, that's our second box done and dusted. Box number 3. Luminous Jaden Campbell for the Titans, 498. Gold die cuts, Tom Gilbert for the Dolphins, 196. Luminous Taylor Preston for the Bulldogs, 377. Playmakers Sam Walker for the Roosters, number 2. Getting lower. Heading towards a number 1. Ethan Bullimore for Manly, 238. Gold die cuts, Ryan Pappenhausen for the Storm, number 31. Abby Church, Luminous for the Eels, number 230. Gold die cuts, Dominic 1. Dominic Young for the Knights, 233. That's awesome. Filling in those gaps. Love it. Luminous Spencer Lenu for the Roosters, 185. Luminous Isaiah Yeo for Panthers, number 27. Gold die cuts, Tommy Turbo for Manly, number 6. Still going with low ones. I loved seeing I'm not the only one that gets excited by seeing a 007. Dylan Brown, Luminous for the Knights, number 280. Etched Jacob Carraz for the Bulldogs, number 3. come on, we've got to be close to a number 1. We can't keep getting all these low ones and not a number 1. Had a few under 10 now. Luminous Clinton Gutherson for the Dragons. Number 7, 007. We just manifested that, I'm sure. Gold Gladiators. Hammer for the Dolphins. 102. Luminous Ben Hunt for the Broncos, 720. Luminous Jesse Colquhoun for the Dragons, 550. Did I just say Dragons? Oh. David Clemmer, etched for the Dragons, number 44. If I did, it was because I was looking at this one. Oh. Luminous Kurt Capewell for the Warriors, number 609. Gold die cuts, Brian To'o for Panthers, number 10. Thanks, William. Oh. Campbell Graham, Luminous for the Rabbitohs, 194. Premiership Predictor. We have a Triumph Signature, a Dally M, and a Premiership Predictor so far. Luminous Ruben Connor for the Cowboys, 550. Mercury Sterling Campbell Graham for the Rabbitohs, number 82. Nah, it's not coffee. My head's starting to, it's just being sick. Dream Buller, Luminous for the Bulldogs, 678. Gold Gladiators, Dane Gagai for the Knights, 135. Oh, I'm half with it, half not. Luminous Xavier Coates for the Knight. Oh my God, for the Storm, 677. Gold die cut Scott Drinkwater for the Cowboys, number 42. Luminous Herbie Farnworth for the Dolphins, number 314. Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs, number 74. It's funny because normally if you'd say that I'd be all over that. Yes, I do. Yeah, no. Wait. Dylan Egan for the Dragons, 137. Luminous Angus Crichton for the Roosters, number 577. Alright, that's box number 3 done and dusted. Let's get box 4 done. Hopefully my mind catches up. and this is why I didn't break yesterday. Luminous Daryl May for the Tigers, 287. Etched Dominic Young for the Knights, number 19. Luminous Tegan Berry for the Dragons, number 577. Luminous White for the Roosters, number 480. Griffin Neem gold die cuts for the Cowboys, number 74. Luminous Jack Williams for the Eels, number 721. Gold Gladiators Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs, number 64. Luminous Stefano Utikamanu for Storm, 662. Gold die cuts Matthew Feagai for the Dragons, 113. KO Weeks Luminous for the Raiders, 186. And an instant win for box number 4. Seen a post, someone saying that they got a notification that theirs was being packed or sent. Beau Fermor, Luminous for Titans, 223. So that's exciting. We might start to see some of the instant win prizes popping up. Jacob Saifiti, 143 in the gold die cuts for Knights. Luminous Jason Tormalolo for Cowboys, 466. Luminous Alex Twile for Tigers, 511. Luminous Jack Bostock for the Dolphins, number 585. Etched Robert Toya for the Roosters, 141. Luminous Lindsay Smith for Panthers, 227. Brendan Pakura for the Broncos, number 61. Luminous Fletcher Sharp for the Knights, number 15. Playmakers Ethan Strange for the Raiders, number 13. Xavier Willison, Luminous for the Broncos, number 31. Etched, Trent LaRoe, number 148 for Storm. Luminous, Tommy Turbo for Manly, 698. Gold Gladiators, Terrell May for the Tigers, number 49. Luminous, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs, 493. Mercury Sterling, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs, number 8. Luminous, Connor Tracy for the Bulldogs, number 647. Gold die cuts, Corey Horsburgh for the Raiders, 239. Luminous, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for the Warriors, 489. Luminous, Tiana Penatoni Gray for the Sharks, 516. Gold die cuts, Renato Mulatalo, number 11 for the Sharks. And that's box number 4 done and dusted. Box number 5. Luminous, Sam Verrills for the Titans, 146. Hate that rocking of the camera. It annoys me. So I'm sorry, people. As I keep saying, I can't wait to get the other table and we have more space and it's more stable. And Mitchell Moses, Playmakers, number 82. Luminous, Bradman Best for the Knights, number 571. Gold die cuts, James Tedesco for the Roosters, number 85. Luminous Junior Paulo for the Eels, number 58. We have a Dally M Predictor. Luminous Reece Walsh for the Broncos, number 332. Etched Valea for the Cowboys, 137. Luminous Tolator Koala for Manly, 686. Luminous Dylan Edwards for Panthers, 386. Gold die cuts, Jamie Humphreys for Rabbitohs, number 35. Luminous Payne Haas for the Broncos, 275. Luminous Sebastian Chris for the Raiders, number 605. Gold die cuts, Kurt Mann for the Bulldogs, 171. Luminous Phoenix Crossland for the Knights, 703. Luminous Felice Kafusi for the Dolphins, number 374. Etch Big Tino for the Titans, number 60. Luminous Ethan Strange for the Raiders, number 319. Gold Gladiators, Trent LaRoe for Storm, number 124. Luminous Lachlan Elias for the Dragons, 631. Gold die cuts, Jason Saab for Manly, number 16. Luminous Billy Smith for the Roosters, 175. Etched Karen McInnes for the Sharks, number 95. Luminous Max King for the Bulldogs, 512. Gold die cuts, Aleka Halasima for the Warriors, 182. Lyshan Albert Jones for the Warriors, 175. Mercury Sterling Luke Brooks for Manly, number 66. Tyron Wishart, Luminous for Storm, number 40. Luminous Kira Dib for the Cowboys, 567. Gold die cuts, Sam Verrills for the Titans, number 17. Luminous Braden Trindle for the Sharks, 103. Alright, box number 5 done and dusted. Alright, box number 6. Luminous Brian Kelly for the Titans, number 501. We've got blinds and carpets left out here to do, and once they're up, once the carpet's done, we can set up. I'm not sure which one's going to be first, but we're waiting on the carpet. Bailey Simonson for the Eels, number 600. Etched Sanua Taruva for Tigers, number 65. Luminous Keon Colomatini for the Rabbitohs, 235. We have a black Triumph in box number 6. Luminous Ali Latua for the Warriors, 679. Gold die cuts Lindsay Smith for the Panthers, number 57. Luminous Jordan Ricky for the Cowboys, number 494. Gold Gladiators Hudson Young for the Raiders, number 23. Luminous Jessica Surgis for the Roosters, number 42. Gold die cut Sione Katoa for the Sharks, number 243. Luminous Mitchell Moses for the Eels, 183. Harry Grant Luminous for the Storm, number 206. Etched Connor Tracy for the Bulldogs, 185. Ronaldo Mulatalo for the Sharks, number 633. Luminous Jesse Southwell for the Knights, 542. Luminous Luciano Leilua for the Dragons, 392. Gold die cuts, Val Holmes for the Dragons, 102. Luminous Katoni Stags for the Broncos, 397. Playmakers, Cody Nikorima for the Dolphins, number 8. Nice low one again. Luminous Asaya Papali'i for the Panthers, number 514. I was just watching because I was second guessing myself to see if I showed the back of that Playmakers card. Luminous Jacob Carraz for the Bulldogs, number 41. So it's, I don't know about everyone else, but I seem to be seeing more scratches on these hobby Luminous card. It's only the plastic protector on it, but yeah, I haven't noticed it much in the retail. Number 41. Gold die cuts, Bradman Best for the Knights, number 247. I think I would have had to have taken the plastic off one of them, but then I'd leave the rest of the plastic on. Just out of, you know, keeping it that little bit safer. Alex Seafar, Luminous for the Tigers, 622. Etched, Jacob Saifiti for the Knights, 139. Luminous John Bateman for the Cowboys, 477. Gold die cuts, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs, 139. Luminous Jamin Salmon for the Bulldogs, number 8. Mercury Sterling Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels, number 18. Luminous Cameron Munster for Storm, 396. Gold die cuts, Charlie Staines for the Tigers, 134. Alright, box number 6 done and dusted, halfway through. Keep reading your last comment, William, and I'm starting to think, yep, one of them would be awesome right now. So I said, you're just a little bit early. Luminous Blaze Talagi for Panthers, number 504. Gold Gladiators, Will Penasini for the Eels, number 105. Here's something I haven't thought about. With all the new members, I don't think we'd be too far away from our next milestone giveaway already. Like, We are growing in members so quickly lately. Tom Starling, Luminous for the Raiders, number 441. Etched Celesi Foketi for the Roosters, number 84. Coffee is always good. Luminous Tameka Upton for the Broncos, 327. My main diet is coffee. Sometimes it's easier just to have a coffee than what it is to make something to eat. Just when I stop and eat, I've actually got to stop. At least with a coffee, I can have a couple of sips and go on with what I was doing. And Jesse Bramian, 179 for the Sharks. It's a shocking habit, but yeah. Ethan Sanders for the Raiders, 222. I was thinking that myself, William. I haven't seen too many of them. Luminous Saratoga Tuki for the Tigers, number 200. Mercury Sterling, Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors, number 94. Luminous Connolly Lumi Lou for the Dolphins, 502. Gold Gladiators, Kalen Ponga for the Knights, 127. How about that Latrell's try? 127. Has everyone seen the Wayne Bennett video about him jumping out of the crowd and putting himself on? Samuel Stone Street Luminous for the Sharks, 582. To be honest, I think it looks awesome. Etch Tommy Dearden for the Cowboys, 160. I was loving the AI videos of the bears, the different bears and the Sasquatch and things. They were funny. Tanila Paseka, Luminous for Manly, yeah, 258. Gold die cuts, Ali Latua for the Warriors, number 45. Sam Walker, Luminous for the Roosters, 500. Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors, number 14. We have a State of Origin predictor. Luminous Ben Trebojevic for Manly, 109. Gold die cuts, Nick Meaney for Storm, number 22. Luminous Sanua Taruva for Tigers, number 617. Isaiah Yeo Etch for Panthers, number 181. Luminous Will Penasini for the Eels, 184. Playmakers, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos, number 56. Luminous Jonah Pezet for the Storm, number 363. Gold die cut Ruben Garrick for Manly, number 1. There we go, finally. I've been dancing around it. Look at that man. Johnny D, Manly, taking out number 1. Matthew Tomoko for the Raiders, number 525. Hopefully we can pull some more number 1s. We've done a few before, so... Luminous Luke Metcalf for the Warriors, 568. Gold die cut Dean Mariner for the Broncos, number 24. Luminous Regan Campbell Gillard for the Titans, 378. Alright, last pack for box number 7. Luminous Jackson Purdue for the Cowboys. Another number 1. 2 number 1s in the same box. For the Cowboys this time, Stephen Casey. Eels, Mitchell Moses. I was hoping for a 007, but we have a 186. Alright, box number 8. Luminous Jamie Chapman for the Titans, 364. Luminous Jerome Luai for Tigers, 564. Etched Lindsay Smith for Panthers, 164. Colquhoun, couple of etched. Luminous Hudson Young for the Raiders, 369. Mercury Sterling for the Titans, AJ Brimson, number 84. Luminous Leka Halasima for the Warriors, 174. Gold die cuts, AJ Brimson for the Titans, 183. Luminous Isabel Kelly for the Roosters, number 313. And we have a Dally M wild card. Luminous Nelson Asafa Solomona for Storm, number 76. Luminous Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs, 611. Roger Tuv Washek etched for the Warriors, 169. Luminous Valami kicker for the Bulldogs, number 208. Luminous Episode Coruscant for the Tigers, number 343. Gold die cuts, Zach Lomax for the Eels, number 91. Luminous Hammer Fido for the Dolphins, 100. And Gold Gladiators for the Cowboys, Jackson Purdue, number 19. Cohen Hess, Luminous for the Cowboys, number 218. Harry Grant, gold die cuts for Storm, number 3. Luminous Nico Hines for the Sharks, 275. Etched KO Weeks for the Raiders, number 25. Luminous Lehe Hopewate for Manly, number 711. Luminous Morgan Smithies for the Raiders, number 665. Gold die cut Blake Brayley for the Sharks, 135. Luminous Dean Mariner for the Broncos, 118. Oh. Playmakers Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs, number 9. Oh. Luminous Isaiah Iongi for the Eels, 158. Gold die cut Saitili Tupanua for the Bulldogs, number 21. Not going to lie, I was feeling good there for a moment, and all of a sudden my head just started to feel so much pressure. And, loving it. Jack Whiten, Luminous for the Rabbitohs, number 450. You know, the mouth goes all dry and sore. Love it. I thought I was getting better. Today's telling me otherwise. Matt Burton, luminous for the Bulldogs, 167. Gold die cuts, Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos, 175. And that's box number 8 done and dusted. 2/3 of the way through, 4 boxes to go. Oh, up on the table. Oh. Don't forget, we also have 3 breaks currently listed with spots still available. So if you're interested in being in our next break, we do have break 445 on tomorrow. Is that right? I feel like that's wrong, what I just said. No, I'm pretty sure it's 445. Which is, the next one's a retail break. So we're doing that tomorrow, and nothing booked in for the rest of the week as yet. Cronulla pole 225 for the Tigers. I'll keep pumping cold and flu tablets, then hopefully get rid of this flu. Cold, I don't know what it is. Cameron McInnes for the Sharks, 168. For some reason, when I said 445, in my head it rang that we had already done that, but I think it was 335 I'm thinking of that we did out of order originally. Don't mind me. Listen to half of what I'm saying. Xavier Coates, number 17 for the Etched. I'm actually leaning into AI at the moment, designing a couple of projects. I was just playing around with it at first, asking it silly questions, and yeah. Trent LaRoe for Storm, 197. Luminous Adam Reynolds for the Broncos, number 220. Mercury Sterling, not even. Etched Braden Trindle for the Sharks, number 85. Luminous Hugo Savala for the Roosters, number 446. And we have a Dally M Predictor. Luminous Falago for the Storm, number 296. Gold die cuts, William Kennedy for the Sharks, 186. Luminous Brendan Smith for the Rabbitohs, 169. Oh, maybe this knows. I need to just blow it. Mercury Sterling, Sebastian Chris for the Raiders, number 43. What card was that one put down on the table? Dally M Predictor. If you weren't sure what was going on here, these are all our big hits. And once we're finished, we'll go through them, starting with the first one we hit. The first one we hit was the Black Triumph signature in the first box. So they will go to the team that they belong to. We'll just save them and go through them at once at the end. Number 43 for that one. No problem. Luminous Tamale for the Raiders, number 63. And Mr. Jordan Ricky for the Broncos, number 128. Luminous Emma Veron for the Sharks, 114. Well, we won't know that until the end of the year. I feel like Dalian Predictors will have a second life after the redemption's worked out who's going to get it, because they're a nice card. So I think quite a few people are going to want to chase them once the period is done. So whoever wins, obviously that's going to hold higher value, but all the other ones will drop down a bit, and I think they're going to be collected as an insert set. I think a lot of people will be holding off to find out for that moment. Luminous Jamal Fogarty for Manly, 238. Gold die cuts, Nelson Asafa Solomona for Storm, number 71. And to me, Adam Reynolds is like Teddy. They're one of those players that play consistently. If they can stay on the field, then yeah, I do believe they're in with a chance. AJ Brimson, Luminous for the Titans, 399. Gold Gladiators, Mitch Kenny for the Panthers, number 119. Yep. How many of them did you have to buy as in singles? I am sorry about the coughing and the sneezing, or not sneezing, snorting. I agree. Marata Nakor for the Warriors, 165. I do believe for a lot of players that's the hurting issue. If we could keep players on the field, it'd be a much tougher. Roosters, gold die cut, Egan Butcher, number 58. Luminous Moses Leota for Panthers, number 178. That's alright then. Playmakers, Nathan Cleary, number 57. Yeah, well, look, like with most things card related, Most of it is a gamble. Luminous Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels, 183. Asaya Iongi for the Eels in the etch, 163. Luminous Mackenzie Wheel for the Cowboys, number 655. It's amazing how much, how well teams play relates back to how well the team sells. Jaden Sewer, Luminous for the Dragons, number 76. Gold die cuts, Will Penisini for the Eels, number 9. And I think teams like the Broncos and the Panthers get those extra collectors, hoping that they'll be worth a bit more. Dylan Lucas, Luminous for the Knights, number 570. Gold Gladiators, Leka Halasima for the Warriors, number 91. Luminous Lachlan Galvin for the Bulldogs, 136. Gold die cuts, Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs, number 200. Feel like we've hit a few Rabbitohs cards, a few Whiten cards. Alright, I really need to go blow my nose, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, we're back. I'll grab the juice as well. Two seconds. That feels a bit better. Alright. Where are we? Box number 10. I like it a lot. Luminous Philip Semi for the Titans, number 705. Mercury Sterling Bradman Best for the Knights, number 75. First off, when would you like to pick up? We can do it right now if you want, Jade. Patrick Carrigan, Luminous for the Broncos, number 484. We work from home, so we're pretty much available most of the time within reason. We do ask that you just sort of arrange a time, let us know to make sure someone is here to meet you. 167 for the Rabbitohs in the etched. Luminous Dane Gagai for the Knights, number 701. Gold die cut, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs, 237. No problem at all. You can either get Dad's number off the website, you'll find that on there. Otherwise, you can message us on Facebook. We're pretty easy. Luminous Connor Watson for the Roosters, number 101. Black Triumph. Luminous Chanel Harris Tavita for the Warriors, number 582. Luminous Blake Brayley for the Sharks, 523. Playmakers Blake Brayley for the Sharks, number 23. Luminous Tui Kamikamika for Storm, number 282. Luminous Jake Trbojevic for Manly, 128. Sean Kepi for the Rabbitohs, number 307. Gold die cuts, Jerome Luai for the Tigers, number 240. Luminous Moses Sulai for the Dragons, 578. Gold die cut, David Clemmer for the Dragons, 191. Luminous Dylan Walker for the Eels, number 352. Etched James Fisher-Harris for the Warriors. 007, another one. Bond is strong in this one. Zahara Temera for the Raiders, number, it's the Devils number, 666. Look out. Gold Gladiators, Moses Sulai for the Dragons, 108. It's funny, I actually thought the 4th was yesterday. I'm only just looking at it. I thought today was the 5th. I don't know. Luminous Brian To'o for Panthers, number 502. Gold die cut Milwaukee photo eye cut for Titans, number 21. So I was watching a little short documentary thing about Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. The way that actually went through the process was quite interesting. Luke Lilly for the Tigers, 611, where it got picked up and dropped and shelved and picked up again, and wasn't sure if it was then going to go ahead, and yeah. Trey Fuller for the Dolphins, 161. And it was one of those movies that didn't do really well in the cinemas. They thought it had failed, and then when it hit DVD, it just took off. Luminous Murray Talagi for Cowboys, 257. I think we need some more of those style comedies that are just funny. That's all they're meant to be. Bailey Simonson for the Eels, number 225. The world's getting too serious. Samula Fainu, Luminous for the Tigers, number 4. Luminous Ray Stone for the Dolphins, 121. Luminous Stephen Crichton for the Bulldogs, number 459. Gold die cuts Nathan Cleary, number 29. I lost my team list, but that was box number 10 done and dusted. Colquhoun with the Panthers. Alright, I've got 2 boxes left. I think we've been on a pretty good run. Luminous Zach Labert for the Cowboys, 655. Luminous Loco Tonga for the Dragons, number 640. Gold Gladiators, Angus Crichton, number 48. Gotta love the 007s. As I said at the beginning of the break, I watched a guy open 13 hobby packs. And when I seen him get excited about 007, I thought, yes, I'm not the only one. An 07, unless it's a jersey number, then to me, the 00, it's not as good as seeing 007. Bailey Haywood, Luminous for Bulldogs, 367. I like it a lot, William. Has there been? Yes, there has been. It is on the table. Gold Gladiators, Big Tino for the Titans, 161. Who knows, William? The jersey number could be on the tape. We may have already hit it and just not know it yet. Luminous Tyson. Tyson Frizzell for the Knights, 224. Doesn't help, I've been shocking on the cigarettes again lately. I was so proud of myself, I gave up for so long. Jalen de Groot for the Titans, 448. Sua Wong gold die cuts for the Roosters, number 76. Luminous Corey Horsburgh for the Raiders, 151. Dylan Egan for the Dragons, 166. Luminous Cassie Hiku for the Eels, number 93. Mercury Sterling Cookie for the Dragons, number 70. Luminous Marky Mark for the Roosters, 707. Koala gold die cuts for Manly, 233. Can't remember if we've only still hit one of the two black triumphs, the plain ones. I know we've hit the signature in at least one that I can remember. Tom Gilbert for the Dolphins, 228. We've hit a premiership predictor, state of origin predictor. Luke Brooks, Luminous for Manly, 339. Gold die cuts, Connolly, Loomy, Lou for Dolphins, 121. No. Luminous Asaya Katoa for the Dolphins, number 641. We have a Dally M wild card as well. Luminous Xavier Savage for the Raiders, number 293. Gold die cuts, Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs, number 30. Luminous Georgia Hale for the Titans, number 479. Etched Jermaine Isako for Dolphins, number 30. Luminous Josh Kerr for the Dragons, number 24. Gold Gladiators, Regan Campbell Gillard for the Titans, number 136. Luminous Ruben Garrick for Manly, number 606. Gold die cuts, Jackson Purdue for Cowboys, number 228. Oh, excuse me. 3 packets left for box number 11. 1 box to go. Luminous Mitch Kenny for Panthers, number 405. Luminous Adam Fanua Blake for the Sharks, 589. Playmakers Murray Talagi for Cowboys, number 11. I feel like Cowboys have had a good break so far. Bulldogs started off strong, that's for sure. Most teams are doing alright by the looks of it. Luminous Jacob Saifiti for the Knights, 505. Etched Ben Hunt for the Broncos, number 1, 001. I thought it was a 7 at first. Alright, well that's box 11 done and dusted. Everything is blue for him. Everything is around. He ain't got nobody to listen. Luminous Scott Drinkwater for the Cowboys, 350. Luminous Luca Moretti for the Eels, 133. Gold die cut, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs, number 70. Luminous Gehamat Shabarsky for the Broncos, number 698. Gold die cuts Liam Martin for Panthers, number 16. Jacob Preston Luminous for the Bulldogs, number 76. Gold Gladiators, Keanu Kinney for the Titans, number 115. Raswin, I'm not sure if we've got any others in there, but there's 2 Gold Gladiators on top. Raswin taken off. Luminous Jeremiah Nanai for the Cowboys, 603. Luminous Keezy Apps for the Tigers, 573. Gold die cuts Lycan King Togia for the Dragons, number 34. Luminous Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs, number 452. Etch Terrell Taylor May for the Tigers and another number 1. Luminous Brighton Nickera for the Sharks, number 472. Gold die cuts Apasai Coruscant for the Tigers, 182. Kalen Ponga Luminous for the Knights, number 676. James Fisher-Harris, Luminous for Warriors, 271. And Gold Gladiators, Mr. Hines for the Sharks, number 79. Luminous Yasmin Clydesdale for the Knights, number 418. Luminous Val Holmes for the Dragons, 378. Gold die cuts Tom Starling for the Raiders. Another number 1. Oh my God. I'd love to know how many that is. 5 at least, I think. Tom Starling with the Raiders. Johnny D. Luminous Big Tino for the Titans, number 530. I feel like we've definitely pulled our fair share of number 1s across the board in all the breaks. We've pulled a few. Bailey Haywood for the Bulldogs, number 2. Only 3, okay. It might have been. Don't get me wrong. I might be over exaggerating, but another number 2. It's been a good case. Luminous Kale Iro for the Sharks. 360. I thought it was 5. Yeah, there we go. I'm surprised I was right. Etched Corey Waddell for Manly. 156. No, I don't think the one. No, we didn't have any ones in the first couple. But I would have said at least 4, possibly 5 that we've had in total. Just pulled 3, I think, in this box. Luminous Cody Nikarima for the Dolphins. Number 52. Okay, I've got 3 packets left. If you're paying attention, we're missing a spot. We need that spot filled. I'm going to be Devo. I was hoping for 13. I had good vibes. Jason Saab, 207 for Manly. Gold die cuts. Chance Nico Klokstad, 89. 2 packets left. I mean, we can't complain with the numbers we've had. It's been an awesome break. Luminous Ryan Pappenhausen for Storm, number 543. Mercury Sterling. Just to make the break that bit better, we have a Cleary, number 85. If only that was a number 7. Yep. Alright, lucky last. No 12 hit. Liam Martin for the Panthers, number 69. Well, it's funny you say that, because considering the last player we get and finish on this player, I feel like it is, but not for all. Walsh, number 165 for the Broncos. Now, if only that was a number 1 to finish us off. But I don't know, about box 6 or 7, I was actually getting a 13 hip case of vibe. We were just on a good run. I don't know, I thought we were going to do it. We haven't seen one for a while. Alright, let's start at the beginning and work our way through the first one. Now, if you've heard me mention the video I watched yesterday, pretty sure it was Adam Haid, I'm pretty sure it sounds right. He opened 13 packets from Rebel. And when he hit the black triumph, it wasn't a signature, he put it aside. And I was talking about at the beginning of the break how I watched it, and I enjoyed watching it, and that's where the 007 today comes from, that he got excited when he hit that, and I thought I was the only one. Same as number 23. For some, like, I know why for me, but yeah, every time I see a 23, I get excited. But after talking about that, and then seeing the Lomax triumph, I just thought that was very uncanny. Like when we pulled the first 007, I just finished talking about it, and there it was. So, Daryl, I feel like I had a part in manifesting this for you, mate. Number 45. And along with Adam watching his video yesterday. Daily M Predictor for the Bulldogs. Stephen Crichton, number 51. Alright, next up, Premiership Predictor, number 16. for the Knights. And while I've got everyone's attention, I would like to reiterate, for those that have spare base cards that they would like to give away, I really suggest finding your junior teams, your 6s up to 12s, and handing them over to the coaches to give out as player of the match awards, things like that. That age group goes nuts for them. They really appreciate them. Even if you do up mixed packs, it really encourages the trading between them. More so for us, because when we give them, we give all the kids some at the same time, so they all have them to go and trade with. Yeah, just an idea, guys, just a suggestion. All right, our instant win, Mr. Stephen Casey with the Cowboys. And that's another one of those cards, and I'm seeing it already on Facebook. People trying to collect the set of them redeemed. They're not worried about redeeming, they're just happy to get the redeemed card already. Dally M Predictor, KO weeks for the Raiders, number 51. Black Triumph. No, we did have the 2. I wasn't sure. Number 12. Payne Haas for the Broncos. State of Origin Predictor. Number 34. Payne Haas for the Broncos again. So remember, if we hit the wild card, we do randomise that between all 17 teams. But any player featured on the card goes to their team they would have played for last year. Panthers wild card Dally M, number 59. Dally M Predictor Asaya Iongi for the Eels, number 35. I don't think we're having any luck with those jersey numbers. Oh. Trying to think. This could be it, William. Black Triumph, number 1. Jermaine Isako for Dolphins. I'm not sure. Is he fullback? I'm trying to think who fullback is for Dolphins. And so, remembering that I regularly forget the laptop at home on a Monday morning, I have to turn around and drive half an hour to go and get the laptop. My memory is shocking. Alright, Dally M Predictor wildcard to finish us off. For Manly, oh, Hammer, yes, of course, number 45. Damn. Well, still another number 1. Not a bad way to finish up the break. But we aren't finished just yet. We still have the bonus hobby box. So maybe I don't know. For some reason in my head, Jermaine at one point was a fullback. But as I just mentioned, that means absolutely nothing just because I think or thought or yes, I am shocking. Alright, just putting that team list in the randomizer. Let's change screens. There we are. Everyone is in and ready to go. 3 times around the merry-go-round, and the person in spot is the lucky winner of the bonus box. So here we go. Number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3, Johnny D with Storm. One of the last spots to sell too. All right, congratulations. Thank you to everyone for being a part of it. And don't forget to come and say hello tomorrow for break 445, which was confirmed by William earlier. Thanks, mate. I really do appreciate your patience today, guys. But yeah, hopefully we're feeling better tomorrow and it'll be a bit smoother. Until then, catch us all later.